and let us all do we can to build a better future.
All right. This is going to be a story difficult to talk about. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that YouTube takes it easy. Because YouTube can be stupid. Because YouTube is stupid. YouTube is always going to be stupid. But Jamaal Bowman decided to confront Representative Thomas Massie and his congressional colleagues on firearms, saying that they're all cowards. Which on one hand, yes. But are you only focusing on Republican politicians, or are you also going to bring in some of your Democratic colleagues too? Because, again, there have been numerous situations where there have been mass shootings here in America. Even before you set foot in office, even under the glorious years of Barack Obama and his vice president, Joe Biden, you know, back when they had a supermajority and Obama had a lot of political power. I mean, he could have, in theory, done something. Maybe, kind of, sort of, he could have. But no, they didn't. Why? Because the thing is, these politicians like to fundraise off this stuff. Republicans saying, oh, they're going to take our guns, and you got to give us money for this. And then you have Democrats saying, oh, my goodness, what a horrible tragedy. There's nothing we could do. So you got to donate money to us so we can elect more people in. So they do nothing. It's all fundraising. They feed off this like parasites because a lot of these politicians are parasites. They are parasites. So let's pull up this video here. Shout out to Case Study QB. Be sure to follow him on Twitter. Be sure to follow him on Twitter because he does a lot of great work. He does a lot of great work. So be sure to follow Case Study QB on Twitter and also be sure to follow his YouTube channel and Odyssey page as well. So let's talk about this.
They're all cowards. They won't do anything to save the lives of our children at all. Cowards. Question them. Force them to respond to the question, why the hell won't you do anything to save America's children? And let them explain that all the way up until election day of 2024. Let them explain it all the way up to election day on 2024. They're freaking cowards. They're gutless. They're not here. I'm talking about gun violence. I'm talking about gun violence.
Okay, it's one thing to cause a scene. Here's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna. Hey, I said this on a show. I like to see our Senate hearings and our House hearings be like what we see in those European parliaments where they throw punches and chairs at each other. But this is just like, this isn't ECW. This is like WWE kind of stuff. Okay, they're just there posturing. We're gonna wind this where good old Representative Massie confronts Jamaal Bowman. Jamaal Bowman likewise goes to confront Thomas Massie.
Cowards, they're gutless. They're not here. I'm talking about gun violence. I'm talking about gun violence.
A school that allows teachers to carry.
Carry guns? We need more guns. We need more guns. More guns.
Behold, politics in Washington, D.C. And see, the thing is, both sides are going to fundraise off this. Did you see Jamaal Bowman confront Representative Tom Massie? You got to give us money so we can stand freedom. And of course, you're going to have the liberals say, did you see Thomas Massie dismiss Jamaal Bowman? You've got to donate money to us so we can get more Democrats in office so that nothing changes. Remember, again, it has no relation to this. Remember when Barack Obama was running for office and he got elected? He had a supermajority in the Senate and House. Said he's going to do something about codifying Roe v. Wade. And then, yeah, we're not going to worry about that, folks. Even though Democrats had a majority, they did. It's a fact.
Some more death. Look at the data. You're not looking at any data. You're carrying the water for the gun lobby. Look at the data. More guns mean more deaths. States that have open carry laws have more deaths. States that have open carry laws have more deaths. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Calm down, children.
Everyone is being rude. AOC, I wish AOC was there. Like, hey, guys, let's sit down, get a glass of lemonade, and talk out our feelings. Right now, everyone is being rude. This is violence.
Dying 9-year-old children. Because the solution is not arming teachers. Have you ever worked in a school? Have you ever worked in a school? Have you ever worked in a school? It's a yes or no question. Have you ever worked in a school?
Now, obviously, what took place in Nashville is horrific and tragic. All these shootings are horrific and tragic. Okay? But our politicians aren't going to do a damn thing to protect our children. I mean, these shootings are becoming a norm. I think we've all lost count now. And these politicians just say the same thing over and over and over again. They talk and they talk and they talk. And they're not going to do anything to help us. And to what I would say to Jamaal Bowman, okay, you're saying some things I agree with, technically. Technically. I'm being generous with that. Because I know that I should not expect anything from the Democratic Party or House progressives. I'm not going to expect anything from Republican lawmakers. And I'm not going to expect anything from any Democratic or Republican presidential administration. I want to pull up a video here. 10 months ago, this came out. 10 months ago. But honestly, you know what? And this shooting took place in Uvalde. And honestly, if you look at this video, and I were to say, oh, this took place in Nashville or anything else, like honestly, replace Uvalde or Nashville or anything else, Sandy Hook, this video is the same. Go on YouTube and you see the format of just how everything plays out, because this video is 10 months old. But I'm only playing it because, hey, Jamaal, back when the Democrats had more seats before the election of 2022, you guys had a majority. You guys didn't fight hard enough. And I know it's easy. It's easy to go after Democrats. I mean, Republican lawmakers, because, hey, it's low-hanging fruit. It's easy. But Democratic Party, they're not filled with a lot of brave people either. So there you go. Here, folks. Don't believe me? Check this out.
Tonight, President Biden with a reassuring message for Uvalde residents who are pleading for action.
Oh, Biden said we will. 10 months later, nope.
But history suggests otherwise. After nearly every mass shooting, talk of new federal gun laws, and then nothing. Like after Columbine.
Congress decided it can agree on nothing to stop the next episode of teen violence.
That's 1999.
And Sandy Hook.
Support for gun control and an assault weapons ban have stalled in Congress.
But tonight, Democrats pushing stricter gun laws are sounding cautiously optimistic.
That didn't happen, folks.
I've seen more Republican interest in coming to the table and talking this time than at any other moment since Sandy Hook.
Democrat Chris Murphy now leading urgent bipartisan negotiations with support from both President Biden and Senate GOP leader Mitch McConnell, who says he wants solutions directly related to what happened in Uvalde. What's on the table? Red flag laws that would deny guns to individuals deemed a threat to themselves or others. Expanded background checks, which Americans overwhelmingly support. But neither of those proposals would have stopped the Uvalde gunman or many others. The New York Times devoting a full page today to the long list of mass shootings where the guns were purchased legally.
If you want to stop violent crime, the proposals the Democrats have, none of them would have stopped this.
Also on the table, more dollars for mental health and school security.
I'm not going to let the perfect be the enemy of the good.
The White House leaving it to lawmakers to strike a deal amongst themselves over the Memorial Day recess.
So, Memorial Day recess. Because, hey, these politicians always have a vacation. Let's hear what big brain Kamala's going to say.
Let's all agree we got to do something. It's within our power to do it.
Tonight, grieving residents of Uvalde wondering whether this time will be different.
And Josh joins.
So there you go. I don't want to hear any more from these damn pundits. Folks, okay. I respect Jamaal Bowman being passionate, you know. But again, I have to remember he's a Democratic lawmaker. Remember, he was also on that list of 15 congressmen and women who were on the force of vote petition. Ran for Medicare for all. Nowhere to be seen. And the thing is, I'm not expecting anything to happen in Washington, D.C. Nothing is going to fundamentally change. These are politicians. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. And if you're a Democratic voter, Republican voter that's starting to wake up, again, check your emails because you're probably going to get something saying, hey, this happened in our Capitol building, and that's why you have to donate money to Democrat Party or Republican Party, because we can get things done and fight for you. They don't care about fighting for us. They're okay with these school shootings because it's good fundraiser money for them. These politicians are parasites. They're going to fundraise off of it. They're parasitic. Representative Tom Massie, Representative Jamaal Bowman. I saw you two fighting, but I saw two parasites fighting over the wizard husk that is the United States. You know, there's a reason why we're seeing an increase in these shootings. There's a reason why we're seeing people despair and no longer trust authority. There's a reason why we're seeing people get angry. It's because of the failed neoliberal policies of both the Democratic and Republican parties. Our infrastructure is falling apart. Owning a home is becoming a legend. Americans are being kicked out of their homes and apartments. Small businesses are being shut down. Clean drinking water. What? What is that privilege? It's a problem in northern states, southern states, Midwestern states, West Coast, East Coast. Doesn't matter what part you're in. Clean drinking water, clean soil, clean air. That's a privilege too high for the American people. Money for war and money to bail out banks and Wall Street, though. I'm not expecting these politicians to do the right thing, because it's either they don't know how, they don't care, or they know what's wrong, but they're so comfortable in their ivory tower, they'll just let it play out, and hopefully it will all work out in the end, because that's how heartless these politicians are. So when I see a Democratic and Republican lawmaker yelling at each other on our so sacred Capitol Hill building, all I can think is, this is a good show. Next time, throw in some fake punches so I could be entertained, because these politicians do not like you, they don't think about you, and they don't respect you.